Welcome back to another episode of Gamblers Grind Podcast. It's your boy Make a Wish here, bringing you another episode of The Breakdown, where we sit here, we analyze the games and the plays, and whatever else you can to get you guys good information, make some good quality bets tonight. All right, so let's sit here and analyze the games on today's slate. We got two NBA games that we're talking today, and this is going to be interesting to say the least. We have 2 O's on both sides. 2 O's on both sides. The first 2-0 was the Knicks holding it down at home, and now they're away. And then the other 2-0 is the Timberwolves taking the candy from the Nuggets' mouth. And now they're back at home. All right? That's the two different mindsets going on into the next games. So, as I said before, the home games from the first higher seed they're now away games for them. Home is the away team is home team now. But they both travel to get back to the house, But the sleeping arrangements is a little different. The training arrangements are a little different because they have different quality stuff, all your things that go into being away team, home team, right? The motivation, the fan base, all the good jive and jazz, all that stuff changes. And now, this is where we're going to see for our first game in the slate, the Knicks at the Pacers, what's really going to be different. What's really going to be able to be seen going into this. Because the Knicks being in Madison Square Garden, be able to pop off the way they do with the crowd behind the back, you know what I'm saying? The bench plays a little better, all that jive and jazz. Right now, the Knicks are respectable. Not a great away record, but respectable, 23-18. And the Pacers at home, they're respectable too, 26-15. Nothing super substantial, right? Nothing to brag about. But this you have the advantage right now. With that being said, we're going to be going into these games with Indianapolis, the Pacers being Indianapolis. Pacers being the huge favorite at home. Negative 290. The best odds you get right now is ESPN Bet for money line, and money line for the Knicks at plus 250 at Caesars. We have an over under a negative 6.5. Let that sink in. Both Knicks games did not touch that number. Go close to that. Negative 6.5 for Indy at MGM Bet at 115, or for the plus for the Knicks at actually plus 100 at ESPN Bet. All right. And the over-under being 222.5 at the time of this recording. What can I say about this game going into it? All right. The biggest thing to pay attention to. Let me see if I got a quick update for this. On the injury report list, OG Anunoby. Anunoby? Yo, someone let me know down in the comments below. Anunoby. He is out. Left string soreness, all right? Boy Andre out. Charlie Brown been out. You know about that. But the biggest playmaker right now, with right foot soreness, Jalen Brunson might be out. Highly unlikely. Let me flip this screen over here to see where he's at. Highly unlikely. He's probably playing tonight. But the fact of the matter is, he has foot issues, which, if you recall correctly, he left the game, last game, out in the second quarter, came back third, over some foot stuff, which actually stopped him from reaching his over, which made a lot of people bet the under really happy. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who bet the over who lost that, And then on the Pacers side, anyone? Oh, yeah. Halliburton. I forgot. He is a game time decision as well. Because his back, He was shooting all crazy last game. Threw his back up probably. But yeah, he's also on the list. However, I foresee both of them playing. Tyrese more than anything else. I mean, he could be sit out because he's not necessarily needed for the team to win. And that's been the biggest differentiator. Like, he does great things, like they let him shoot last game, or he decided to shoot last game, And they did a lot of work with that. But that hasn't been the typical MO. They've been playing some other ball games. So let's see what happens here at home. See what you do. I'm kind of curious to see how they make the adjustments for this game, because they decided they played the Halliburton no-shoot game, and they played the Halliburton shoot-a-lot game, and both lost. They had better luck, though, with Pascal Siakam down low and running things through him. The first game, they were closer to the whole foul situation. Things happened, all right? But all that jive being said, let's see the Knicks who have that fire to actually keep the pressure on the gas when they're away. Because they did when they played the last series. Who did they play? I forget. I mean, it's irrelevant now because they're in the past. They're gone now. But who did they play now? Oh, that was the Sixers. The 76ers. Yeah, that was a rough game. But they came through. They came out. They played. They had to play back because I think they lost one at home, didn't they? They came back and took one away. And then from there, it changed. Yeah. I think that's how it. Hopefully. But either way, that's irrelevant. They have to come through. If they want to take a huge advantage in this series, they need to win this game now. So that's why I see what they're going to be in. And applying the pressure, they need David Chencho to show up, and they got to need the boy Josh Hart to show up. Those three combined, they're Captain Planet, They can make the things happen. But if not, Pacers are going to run this one. Because, as you see, no matter who the Pacers play, or no matter who the Pacers play, that pace is fast. Knicks have the slowest pace, but they are definitely moving a lot faster when the pot's hot. You know what I'm saying? So, not surprised by that one bit. They unless the Knicks can show me right now that they're able to be commanding on the road right now, I'm definitely heavily leaning the Pacers. Like the Pacers are not a team that are just going to get ran over. They're never out of the game offensively. But the Knicks have not been playing like that kind of the defense like I thought they would be to actually keep Pacers in check. They have not been, and that's been one of the biggest things. So, because it mostly been just a shootout. When the clutch time comes, there's a lot of steals, a lot of turnover blocks, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of a bunch, but Pacers. I'm still leaning Pacers. Am I leaning Pacers so much I could do 6.5? I mean, since I'm probably doing I don't know. See, the thing about that is, Knicks in the last 10 games they have always been within 6.5. They won every game for one, so that kind of changed some things, but I want to go back further, but I can't. It doesn't matter. Further than that, it's not playoffs. And playoff time is a different time. So I can't really look off that. That's actually just deceiver. But the Pacers, though, they lost. They've only a few times, 4 times out of the last 10, won by 7 points or more. So that is the spread of the Knicks at plus 6.5 actually makes a lot of numerical sense. The numbers say that that's actually a safe bet. And do I feel like that could be the case? Excuse me. Because actually, in all honesty, Knicks can have a possibility to set Brunson out and let him rest a little bit or play on less minutes. Simply because of the fact that they have up to a game advantage. So that's one thing to consider, but I don't know how likely it is to be possible. Knicks might just try to close out as fast as possible. But me personally, since I'm doing a parlay for this, I don't know. I don't know about the spread. The plus 6.5 makes, like I said, makes the numbers make sense. But I'm going to parlay with the negative 290 for the Pacers. And put that with that over 222.5. Knicks only hit that in the last 4 to 10 games, 4 of the last 10 games. But the Pacers, leading the pace, like I said before, have done that 7 to 10. I am definitely leaning more to over for this situation because the Pacers are still going to lead the pace. And even if the Knicks do not carry all the weight, I feel the Pacers are still going to do that. That's why I said I feel like the Pacers win is going to be like 10 or more at home right now. That's why I feel like it's going to be the case. But we shall see, though. We shall see how much Brunson holds it down and how much the team behind Brunson holds it down. Because it might be if Brunson is playing, he's trying to win, this might be a 45-point game for Brunson. So I might favor is over, or I might just go plus 40, and just see what the numbers make sense at, you know? That's something to consider if you guys are feeling froggy like I think they might. If Brunson's in, I feel they might do that. Otherwise, nah. Money line, over 222.5. Now, the next game, the last game for the evening, our good friends, Denver Nuggets at the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, with that being said, like I really feel like Mike Malone has been taking the belt and hanging all the players up and just cracking that whip against them the entire time they were down there before they got on a plane. And we got those welts, those big old lumps and stuff from the back, just gushing and bleeding. Because Mike Malone was not happy about what happened at all. At all. The thing is, though, he can't do anything else about that except try giving the guys a good word to get the motivation to not get so badly decimated. But you can't stop him, though, man. These hands are everywhere. Like, just literally hands all over. These guys, no matter what they do with the ball, they're turning, hand here, hand there, block there, still over there, everywhere. They're covered, homie. And then you got the big bands down low. And Rudy Gobert is back. Oh, yeah, actually, double check it. Because Rudy Gobert took a day off, you know what I'm saying? Because he had the baby popping out, which, you know, commendable. Congratulations getting poppy. First baby, great. Second baby, great. Third baby, great. Whatever. Don't matter. And, oh, that's right. Kentavious Pope is out. KCP's not missed. He's game time decision. He might not be there. Bridget Jackson might be game time decision. And Jamal Murray might not be there. So, man, everything being said there, like the number right now, the spread of negative 4.5. Oh, I didn't even say that. That does not at all indicate that Murray's not going to be there, or Jackson's going to be there, or KCP's not going to be there at all. Because, I mean, the other guys aren't necessarily the big pieces of the puzzle, but KCP does his thing. Like, he is there, he does great defensive work, and he be popping those shots every now and then. He'd be that man standing there at the 3 line waiting for that pass. All right? So, all that being said, go back to the quick. C just got the best for the money line at negative 180 for Minnesota. And ESPN Bet got that plus 160 for Denver. Do we have the over-under, the spread, at negative 4.5. Negative 110 for negative 4.5 at DraftKings for Minnesota. And the plus 4.5 at FanDuel for negative 108 for the Nuggets. We are over under 204.5. Low number. Let me check that number. Yeah, my goodness. That's what I thought. Even though it's such a low number, 204.5 has been touched every game. 8 out of 10, 16 out of 20. 16 out of 20? Yeah. 16 out of 20. Goodness. By these teams combined. And only the last game they played was under 204.5. That's because Nuggets couldn't get on the board. Oh, man, that's so that intrusive defense from this to the Wolves. Like I said, I feel like this could be something better. With Jamal Murray on the court, they're going to score more points. They figure something out. They'll do some new rotations or some new patterns for the plays. They're going to do something different to get more points on the board. Because the last thing you want to do is be that team that actually makes the headline for after being the champions one year, to get swept the following year. They don't want to be that guy. They don't want to be that team to start that presidents. Like, they don't want that. That's a lot of smoke that they're going to deal with. Like, they got no coverage really for last year because the Lakers, they took them out. And every time they play the Lakers, that's all the coverage is Lakers are losing. Lakers lost. The Lakers got 5 new babies and Supreme Hemlock cars, Hemi cars, not Hemlock. Trucks. And then the Nuggets got a championship. No one cares. Lakers, man. That's what we complain about. And then this would be the only narrative they talk about. The champions getting swept by the Wolves. So they're gonna take another game. They have to take a game. They have to get a game back, go home. At least one. But all that being said, I'm still leaning Minnesota. Minnesota has shown me way too much to make me not believe that they're not going to do better at home. By the way, Minnesota record at home, 30-11. 30-11. They went down to Denver in the high altitude with all that hard to breathe, adjusting to that altitude type situation stuff, and just ran in their booty holes, okay? No lube. So I'm pretty sure with regular oxygen, I think they'd be fine. I can't not bet against this. I cannot not bet against the Wolves. They have to show me that something's happening. Someone has to get injured for me to believe that they're not going to do great again. And no one's not there. Also mention the fact that Jamal Murray could possibly not be there. Just make sure you get closer to game time to know if he'll be there or not. But no, I don't see Nuggets having some kind of answer that's actually sustainable for 4 periods. For 4 quarters, 4 quarters. I don't see them having an answer for 4 quarters. Don't see it happening. So, again, not even doing the negative 180. We're doing at negative 4.5. Minnesota with the over 204.5. All right, that's it. So we said and done. Parlay for the night. If you want to follow the boy, get on with the grind is good. We're betting that money line, negative 290 for the Pacers, because we don't know how far they're going to go. High or low. Like I said, if I feel the Pacers are going to win, I feel the Pacers are going to win, but possibly 10. But that's my froggy bet. I'm not going to risk that. I'm just going to bet the negative 290 and hope they get at least by 3. But I'm betting over 222.5. Money line, Pacers, 222.5 over. Money line, sorry, not money line. Spread, negative 110, negative 4.5, and the over at 204.5. That's the parlay for today. Run that, get that money, cash that money, take it to the bank, cash it out, and like this at the end. Parlay money. Got this to make a wish. All right. One more time for the road. In case God does extra talking. Indy money line over 222.5. Minnesota spread negative 4.5 over 204.5. That's the money line. That's the parlay. Let's play it. Let's get this money, guys. Grinders. Happy gambling grinders. Let's get this money. Make a wish.